Welcome back to our DREAM3D-NX tutorial series. In this video, we will cover pipeline building with Python. We will set up a Python environment with Anaconda, then use VS Code to construct a pipeline and run the pipeline. First, we will set up the Python environment using Anaconda. Run conda-config -- add channels. Conda-forge, set the channel priority to strict using conda-config -- set channel priority strict. Then create the environment with conda create -c bluequartzsoftware -n nxpython. Python equals 3.12, DREAM3D-NX, matplotlib. Then wait for conda to create the environment. Finally, activate your environment using conda activate nxpython. Open VS Code and select the activated environment as the interpreter. The input data comes from the ASCII data folder packaged with DREAM3D-NX. Now we'll begin writing our pipeline. Import the required dependencies, simple nxpython image processing and orientation analysis. Create and store the data structure in a variable. Create a data directory for pipeline input and output. For each filter, document the filter number and purpose before instantiation. Now we'll write the first filter. We'll write the create geometry filter. We store the filter in the nxFilter variable. We use the result variable to store the filter and its parameters. Now we'll fill in each of the parameters in this filter. This step defines the base image geometry by setting the geometry name, cell data name, dimensions, origin, and voxel spacing, which establishes the physical size, resolution, and coordinate layout of the data domain. These parameters control how all subsequent data arrays are spatially mapped and interpreted inside the pipeline. Now we'll check the filter results using an NX test. We'll write nxtest.checkFilterResult, with nxFilter and result as the positional arguments. We'll need to write a method for error checking. We'll name this filter check filter result, and we will use DREAM3D-NX's error and warning checking to check for warnings and errors that the pipeline throws. This file defines a reusable validation function that checks the execution result of a DREAM3D-NX filter and inspects it for warnings or errors. If warnings exist, they are printed for review. If errors exist, they are printed, and the script raises a runtime exception to stop the pipeline and prevent invalid results from continuing. When no issues are detected, the function confirms successful execution by printing a success message, making it useful for automated pipeline debugging and reliability. Now we'll go back to our pipeline and run our initial filter. The data from this pipeline will output to our ASCII data folder. Now we can begin writing filter 2. We will add in the readText data array filter. We will fill in the parameters of this filter the same way we did for filter 1. This step specifies how the CSV file is imported by defining the input file path, delimiter, skipped header lines, tuple dimensions, numeric format, output data path, and floating point precision. These settings ensure the raw text data is correctly parsed, typed, and placed into the correct location within the geometry's cell data. Once again, we'll add in the nxtest.checkFilterResult with positional args filter and result. Now we can construct filter 3. We will need an output file path. Now we'll add in the right DREAM3D-NX file filter, which has a shortened name in the Python code. This step sets the output file path and writes the current data structure to a DREAM3D-NX file, optionally generating an XDMF file for external visualization. Finally, we'll add in our checkFilter result method and print out pipeline complete if our pipeline runs fully. Finally, we'll run this pipeline of 3 filters. Our output data will be in the output folder. In our ASCII data folder, we have a confidence index CSV file. We can view this CSV file within a CSV file viewer extension in VS Code. This extension has the full data structure hierarchy pulled from our data.dream3d file. Thank you for watching this tutorial in DREAM3D-NX. If you would like to learn more or try DREAM3D-NX, please visit our website at dream3d.io. Please leave a like for future DREAM3D-NX tutorials and subscribe for notifications on new videos.